Hello and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast set in the world of Fierlor. I am Darby, your dungeon master.
I'm Eddie, I play Anya.
I'm Jake, and I play Neumann.
And I'm Laura, and I play Bertie.
Unfortunately, this week's episode was plagued with technical issues during the recording session. Fortunately, we have been able to salvage most of it, but there are a few little hiccups along the way. Regardless, we hope you enjoy this episode. And welcome back to Wyverns and Weirdos. Bit late on the draw that time, Eddie.
Hey, I still made it in,
So, where we last left off, I just realised I forgot to check whether the battle cam is lined up with where it needs to be. I can check that when it's relevant.
Battle cam.
Battle cam.
It's fairly flexible for what should be happening. This camp.
Yeah, look, you guys will find out very soon if the battle cam is lined up or not.
Yeah,
and
as will I. As will all of us.
As will we all. You guys know more than us at this point. If you watched ahead, in which case, don't do that. It won't make sense.
As far as I'm aware, the expected scenario is we die very quickly.
I mean, the expected scenario is you fight a dragon with a dragon. Speaking of which,
we will have
where we last left off, the party, on the behest of one Cigar Forhane, started travelling towards the tomb of the ancient wizard in order to expedite their trip. Cigar was able to gain them access to Ufina Lim, a fellow mage of the congregation's teleportation circle.
Who was great. Yeah. We love her.
Very chirpy necromancer. And basically, in order to cut the most direct path from Cliffwall. Cliffwall. I think it was
Cliffwall, yes.
Cliffwall, yeah.
I've got the map here, it checks out.
Because there's also Sleet Wall, which is a bit closer to the wild shape, basically. Yeah, which is what I was mixing it up with.
There's also a city here called Greystall. Darby, you haven't planned well for all of us to remember which city is what.
Most of those are filler.
Sleet Wall.
Okay, look, they made it easy for poets, though. So there's that.
It's true. It's a very...
all the bards have a good time.
But, yeah, so...
It's a map of the arts.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cliff Wall, was to basically... The easiest path to the tomb from Cliff Wall was through the massive lake at the centre of Durham, which is also a big gaping hole into the elemental plane of water.
It's a big old rift.
Yeah. And as such, through the use of a scroll of water breathing, gifted to them by Cigar and cast on them by Ufina, the party is now traversing under the water. They came up against a pair of Mero and a water elemental, and then
Catherine's a cute little octopus now.
And then they fought a water elemental Myrmidon, in which battle they were joined by a young golden dragon, Aurora, who asked them to aid her in defeating a black dragon who...
And just... Sorry, fact-checking my own brain here, Darby. She's the daughter of a god and or goddess, yes?
No? She's the daughter of the high priest of Theanor of the area, an ancient golden dragon known as Aurora.
Of a big dragon.
Yes.
Like, when I say big old, I don't mean like, oh, is she a big old that? No, it's literally a big old dragon. Like,
and I had to make a religion check for that. Because it's a priest. Never mind. My head. It's been a week. My brain ain't...
Iroeldon is also somewhat of a legend in Arkaza. But Aurora asks for their aid in taking out a black dragon who is trying to encroach on her territory. And where we left them off, she was bolting them on her back
We were
through
an
the
adorable
waters
little picture
to-
with Hafren flailing
Yeah.
along the side.
to her lair. So,
Excellent. It's gonna be fun.
where you finish your journey, you probably have some time for a short rest.
Short rest.
If anyone needs to regain hit
Yeah, I think
points.
people do.
I have
Please regain as many hit points
no
as you
hit
can.
dice.
You have lots
so-
of potions of healing.
I do have a potion of healing.
Yeah, please remember them because
hold
I
on.
don't think old Birdie can help you.
Yeah.
In this battle.
Birdie regains his packed slots.
Yeah, those little
I
tasty
have-
things.
One potion of greater healing, and I also have a potion of healing times N. I don't know what that's meant to mean. I think it was a 2 or a... no. I'm going to round that down to 1 because I don't remember buying 2.
I know we got given some.
No, you did buy 2 because remember she gave you a deal.
Maybe I struck out 1
She
though.
got-
Maybe
You
that's...
got
What
a
was that,
bundle.
Neumann?
No, Neumann
Neumann got
had
the
the
deal.
2 for
Yeah,
2
Neumann got the
for 90.
Alright,
Anya's deal was the potion of healing and the potion of climbing.
That's right.
Yeah, well, I have a potion of greater healing, a potion of healing, and a potion of climbing written down. I think I might have used the potion of healing last session if I only had 1.
Possibly.
So do you want me to just strike it out? I'm cool with that. I'm only 10 hit points down from full health, so I'm Gucci.
Strike it out tentatively. I've still got about an hour left of that because it would have been in the last combat, wouldn't it? When you went down.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been like past
Yeah.
the last session.
Yeah. Because I've still got about an hour of that to edit through. So I'll let
If we
you know.
fuck up in the editing.
That's why I say tentatively strike it out, and then you might end up still having it once
Afterwards. So
once I've listened to the edit.
I don't have it this session, and if I die, it's my fault for not keeping track of my own possessions. Thank you.
We'll if it does still exist, we'll say it's stuck in the bag of holding somewhere.
Yeah.
But that checks out.
All
If
right.
it does still exist, it can be given to Hafren to exist outside of Anya, so that Hafren can go on.
All right. So, I believe Tanip's out of spell slots too.
Oh yeah, we're having a great time here.
Nah, it'll be fun. It
Yeah.
means we have to be a bit more creative.
Yeah.
Or does Tanip need to sit out?
I should look at what my items are.
Can Tanip ride the track? Possibly.
I mean, she's small.
Guys, I have a hunting trap. We can just trap the
Do mundane traps work on big black dragons underwater?
Yes.
No, they can maybe if it's a very stupid, unlucky dragon.
Which is not likely.
Well,
'cause Darby
we don't
loves
know
dragons,
Darby.
and
We
he
don't
makes
know.
them pretty much like little self-insert
I mean-
dragons. Like they're so overpowered. So
I don't
I
know
said
where
it
this
was
idea
such a
comes from.
backhand.
I say that with love.
I don't know where this idea comes from.
Darby just really
Fact.
likes dragons.
It comes from fact.
It's a fact. Well, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so I put in dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna die today.
We are. Maybe a dungeon will drop on us.
I mean,
That'd be how we defeat
you're
the dragon.
on your way to a dungeon crawl.
True, we are. Oh boy,
So,
it's gonna be fun.
is there any additional preparations you would like to take?
How are you doing on health?
Look, I'm only 10 down. If I need to chug a potion, I'll chug a potion. I'm assuming the dragon could probably knock out all of Anya's health in one hit,
Yeah, me
considering
too.
Anya is not a beefy
it's a
boy.
dragon.
So, like,
Are you sure you would not like additional health?
no, it's fine.
Because I can help.
Help me in battle if need be.
Alright.
All right. Yeah. Bertie thinks very long and hard about the money he's going to be getting after he completes this mission. He looks a lot more pleased. He's like kind of just like, they're pleased days.
Yes.
Look, if you guys feel like having a little character interaction while I'm looking up whether this spell will actually help me, feel free.
Well, that's a pity. Tanit technically now has.
Boy, I
new
can't wait
spells
to get the
prepared
money
because
from
of
this
their
quest.
specialization.
What do you think, Neumann?
What am I thinking?
We got something.
We're underwater.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Well.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm very much looking forward to the reward of this quest line.
Me too.
Darby, can I prepare like an action for it to go off like as soon as we get into battle?
You can. What action are you looking to prepare? Because
Well, as part of her feat, it's Magic Initiate?
yeah.
Yeah. As part of her feat, Anya has True Strike. Now, True Strike is you point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target provided. Could that be a thing that she could prepare for as soon as she sees this black dragon? That could be something she
So
casts.
the way preparing a spell as like holding a spell as an action usually works is that it expends the spell. This is a cantrip, however, so you can basically cast it however many times you want. So effectively what you're doing is every 6 seconds going to cast. Effectively, you're casting the spell and not letting it loose.
Yeah.
You're expending that magical energy, but because it's so negligible being
it's fickle.
cantrip, you're able to do it.
Yep. Cool.
So as long as the dragon doesn't get a surprise round on you, you can basically
Do that.
have it prepped so that your first actual round of combat, you have that advantage.
Sweet. She does that.
Which, if you're doing a ranged attack, basically cancels out
They're all the same.
the disadvantage that you would have from being underwater.
Don't use that spell on me, otherwise you'll just see my insecurities. She used it.
Which spell is that?
True Strike.
And it says it gives you insight into their defenses. Neumann has so many emotional barriers.
Oh.
He just wants to be loved and petted.
Now, also,
fair.
other things to keep in mind with True Strike, it is concentration. So if you do get, on the off chance you get hit with something,
Yeah.
between letting it off and getting your attack in, it drops.
She never uses it because it casts an action to...
Yeah.
It
that's the thing.
takes an action to cast, so it's better for her to have it ready to go.
That's the thing. These are the situations it's for.
Yeah.
Especially when you're on land where you don't have the automatic disadvantage of water. Where it's like you can basically, if you're sneaking up on someone, you can pretty much guarantee yourself that sneak attack
Yeah.
by going like,
Shit. Sorry.
by going like,
Fair enough.
point and fling.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of all the new spells for the Artificer, and I like you. I can't have any of them because all my slots are full. But like,
Yeah, the Xanathar spells have just been added to the Artificer on Beyond since last time we played, so
Oh,
Jake's
that's right. yeah.
enjoying that.
yeah,
Excellent.
very
Welcome
much.
to this insight into time.
I can't wait to level up.
All
I'll
right.
be able to prepare some new spells.
All right. So, so you've taken your short rest. Is there anything in particular in this hour anyone wants to do?
Gwendolyn, was it? Gwendolyn?
Aurora.
The dragon? Aurora. Where did I get Gwendolyn from? Oh,
Who's Gwendolyn, Jake?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's a terrible name.
Who's Gwendolyn?
Newman.
Gwendolyn sounds like a very old name, so probably some like.
I'm writing down Gwendolyn.
It's going to be
This is in canon now.
It's actually the name of Newman's mother.
Oh,
Ganon.
it's Canada.
Newman and Gwendolyn, they're very. And
Sounds similar.
Gwendolyn is also spelt very weird, just like Newman is.
Is that how it's spelled?
No, that's the proper way.
Gwendalyn.
Yeah, that's the proper way to spell it. That's very
Okay,
incorrect.
tell me how you spell Gwendolyn. This is going into canon.
G W H E N D O U G H L E N T. The T is silent.
I'm gonna have to get that spelling when I listen back to that.
Yeah, I've written it down. I'll give it over
That
to you.
damn Karasi spelling.
Gwendolent.
Wow.
Oh,
I hope you viewers enjoy this little insight into Newman's twisted backstory.
So, Aurora.
I mean, it's
you just called the dragon mummy for all, like, canonically, just by accident, essentially.
Oh,
She does seem like a very motherly figure, I have to admit.
I do not know what your mother is like, but if that is what your mother is like, then I guess.
She's just as furry as this dragon is scaly.
I thought you were going to say she is just as furry as this dragon is. So not at all.
No. So
Your mother was a sphinx.
your mother was a hamster.
And your father's build of elderberries.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
But yeah, I've just had some coffee. I need to expend some energy somehow. So Aurora,
Yes.
this dragon we're about to fight. Do you reckon? Do you know exactly where this dragon is?
No.
Well,
Okay.
that is not great.
I was hoping we could both come up with a plan to sneak up on the dragon, whilst also avoiding not being sneaked up upon.
A weird way of phrasing that, I feel.
But the only thing we need in order for both those things to work is information as to where the dragon is.
He's been skulking around in my territories. Near to my cave. Most part. So if we place ourselves there, then it'd be a matter of time.
Okay,
It'd be a
but
matter
how much time is usually between his visits? As we are kind of on a time limit, we do have to get to that temple one day soon.
we get paid for that. and
Also,
that's,
we
kind
will eventually drown, depending on
yes,
how long
also
this takes.
that we are not water creatures. Not even Hafren is a water creature, even though he is right now. He's not used to this. This is probably a very polarizing experience for him. Hafren like twitches a little tentacle.
Aw.
Sadly.
I just imagine like he coughs up bubbles.
Oh yeah, that's cute. He does that.
I do have there is in my cave an area of an air pocket, if that would help at all. Should you
That's
need it.
not really how the spell works, I don't think. But maybe. Wait, how many castings of this spell do we have?
We only have one
Yeah.
one potential casting left.
One that might work if we're very
But
lucky.
I
It
do-
may
I do-
help if this takes longer than need be. However,
Hopefully
the
get
problem
done
is
soon.
less with us dying and more with us trying to get to our job so we can get paid.
Yeah, precisely. Getting paid is very important. So the faster we get this done, the faster we can do that, the faster we can get money, and I can put my feet up for the day.
It would be probably around about this time of the day, approximately, that is closest to the entrance of my home.
I have just had a thought occur to me.
Yes?
Perhaps this dragon is less trying to encroach on your territory and more trying to get close to you,
Your territory.
if you catch my drift. I mean, you are both dragons. You say he's skulking around a lot of your territory areas, a lot of your regular haunts.
He sounds like a bit of a bad boy.
He sounds like he might have a vested interest, less so much in your territory and more so much in you.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Magic says no, he's not DTF.
That's an 8.
An 8. I mean, this is as viable an explanation as any.
I am on the exact same level as you.
He was like, checks out.
I did a little better, but not enough.
13 for me, but he's so not like great.
13. So, it's still enough to kind of have an idea of, like, you realize that there is, like, that there is a vast gulf, essentially, between metallic and chromatic dragons. This doesn't...
It's called star-crossed lovers, Darby.
This doesn't necessarily-
You did Shakespeare.
Well,
This isn't necessarily an impossible idea, but it seems incredibly unlikely.
probably not likely.
impossible.
Might not be impossible, but I guess the main thing is Aurora's not really keen on the whole stalking thing, so we gotta try and
Oh,
stop doing it.
undoubtedly, but I'm just saying maybe there is another approach we could go about this. Like, for example, Aurora, you could distract him, and then we all attack at once.
He has tried to attack me before, you realize.
I did not know this. No, because you did not tell me.
Could it perhaps been a hug and you mistook it for a critical strike?
Did any of his attacks land? He may have just been flirting. I know that is how I have flirted before.
Is there
that
usually
explains so
acid
much.
involved in your flirting?
Is what?
Is there usually acid involved in your flirting?
Sometimes. It depends on the person and their kinks.
You humanoids are weird.
Oh boy, this is fun. I'm enjoying this
Alrighty, well,
conversation a lot right now.
So let's make this a little bit more productive, I guess. Tell us a little bit more about this dragon. What are his hobbies? No, that was a joke.
Poor Aurora.
I'm also thinking, like, what do we need to be concerned about? We haven't had much experience with black dragons, but I mean, we got some know-how, but
Well, there's the aforementioned acid.
yes.
Yes, that
Not
is
a fan
less
of that.
than ideal.
Yeah, you
Yes.
heard that? Not a fan.
My mum told me to avoid that sort of stuff as a kid, so...
Oh no, darling, this is a different kind of acid. This is the corrosive acid.
this dragon really is a bad boy. Yeah, all right.
We're a family-friendly show, kids.
I really hope no kids are listening to this. You know, it's no
Sorry for
show
listening.
kids.
I think the fact that we reference impotence in the very first
yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Sorry for listening.
Yeah, if you're offended by that, you probably should
Dispelled
get
any
braces,
ideas of this possibly being a
True,
family
true,
friendly.
true.
It was the spell that we cast to spell family-friendly.
Yeah.
To spell ad revenue.
Only on YouTube.
Are you saying we're not getting uploaded to YouTube at some point, probably?
I mean, we are.
There
just
we
like-
go. Spell ad revenue.
Yeah.
My joke still stands. God damn it.
No, we wouldn't. No, it would just be mature content.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be
Yeah,
wouldn't be
yeah.
demonetized per se.
Have you
swear
heard of
that
YouTube's algorithm?
You're gonna tell me?
We'd probably be in like the
restricted section of the library. You have
The
to
restricted
put an
monetization
invisibility
category, I would assume, rather than the
on
full-on
to be able to find
demonetize.
You're gonna tell me some dude from or dudette from YouTube is gonna sit through every single episode we upload because they're getting paid to do so and watch order? No.
Dude can be a gender neutral term. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I felt the need for some reason, and I haven't said dudette for a very long time.
That's because it's
Because it's not the 90s.
yeah.
Radical. Let's go and dunk some dragons,
Shitty.
guys.
All right.
Right, so yeah, just acid. I guess we've got to sort of avoid that. That's
Cool. That sounds
Let's go on this totally tubular journey.
They're also usually quite ferocious. So
Well,
Kind of
it is a
expected that,
dragon.
yeah.
No offense, but we are only small in the scope of a dragon.
but even amongst dragons, even amongst chromatic dragons, black and white dragons tend to be the most ferocious.
Look, how quick? Like, can we just start swimming now? Do we need to do this side quest
One
here?
more question, and then we can probably go. Is there a scent that dragons absolutely do not like?
Cats. It is cats. There you go. You have found
Is it wet cat?
Done. We have solved your
Because I
riddle.
was going to use my artificing skills to make myself smell bad so I wouldn't get eaten.
You
but
already smell like wet
apparently I don't
cat.
need to do that.
I don't know if there's anything.
Have you ever tried ale spread?
Just slather
What is-
yourself in ale bread.
What is ale spread?
It is a on-landers thing.
Oh,
I
trust-
don't think that
You
it's
won't
usually had
like
on
it.
bread. And bread down here is probably very unpleasant as it is soggy. So
Yeah.
It's at that point, Anya, that you pick up a sound
Oh,
in your
dang.
ear of like a low, rumbling roar, engulfed in like the sounds of a large creature moving through.
I'm assuming we're at the caves or at least close to them.
Yeah.
The dragon is coming. I can hear it. Would I roll something to be able to decipher what direction it came from?
Maybe we can triangulate if we all heard it.
Roll me a perception check. Try to get that bit.
I can't read. That's a 15.
15. Okay, so it's probably coming from about the north, essentially. So, yeah,
He is coming quite rapidly in from the north.
from
Aurora, should we
we're still
fight
underwater?
near the caves or should we fight right here? What do you reckon would be a better option?
Are we at the cave?
yeah.
or are we
so
just
the
nearby
cave,
the cave?
So the cave
Bring
would
out
be
brand new chunky marker.
yeah.
On
The cave
clearance.
opening would
On clearance,
Probably
roll
yeah.
with merchants.
Not sponsored by Sharpie, but Sharpie, if you want to sponsor us.
so that would be the cave entrance. Yeah, just about shows up on the.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this one.
Cool.
Cool.
Is our swim speed the same as our walk speed?
It is half your walk speed.
Yeah. Unless
cool,
it's
cool,
otherwise stated, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But it means that we can elevate ourselves at least a little bit, which is good because that I find is the hardest thing in fighting dragons when you don't have wings is trying to get up to where they are.
Hey, Aurora, do you have any sort of benefits when fighting? Are you buffed by your lair to say by any chance if you're nearby your cave or?
I have yet to establish enough of a connection with it.
Otherwise,
that-
it would
that's
not
what
be
I wanted
under
to
So
attack.
lair actions are not being invoked from either side.
It was
of this
very
combat.
obvious what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Cool. So Betty's gonna go and try and swim over near the cave and try and find somewhere to hide, I guess.
All right. So laser pointers.
Yeah, alright.
Okay,
show
Anya's
me
gonna
where-
be over here, I guess. Like,
Yep.
sort of. She's gonna use a action to hide as well.
Yeah, Bertie will be there too.
Just so that she has like the she
So we can probably put
get
you back-
advantage, actually.
Yeah. Here, kind of using the shadow of the mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
You'll have to remind me what all of the disadvantages are to the hitting things with longbows.
So
and shit.
it is disadvantage at regular range, and then automatic miss at long range. So what's the short range on the longbow?
I will have to look that up. Give me a moment.
It should be on the sheet.
Where?
Oh, Darby,
Range.
I might be able to do this before the combat
150 is the
starts.
short range.
150. Okay.
Can I do invoke duplicity before the combat starts? Because
Yes.
that's like an effect I have.
Yes.
It's not really a spell.
So where would you like to?
So I'd like it on the other side, like the other thing.
So opposite.
I need to get my glasses into session
Cool.
because I can't read.
And
Yeah, I
Neumann.
keep
I'm
forgetting
also
my
going to be hiding, but I was hoping to maybe use guidance because we've got some time before the dragon comes on
Yeah.
someone. I feel like you should get guidance.
What does guidance do?
Basically, it's a cantrip. You touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the ability check. The spell then ends. That lasts up to a minute. So.
Yes, I believe it's concentration.
It's
as well.
concentration, yeah, but
Yeah.
if it drops, it drops. That's fine.
I'm
I
just
know-
going to write 1d4. I'm going to forget what that's
Yeah.
for, but I'm going to
So
write
it's
it on my
not.
sheet.
It's not saves. It's not attacks. But
I got a lot I've got to think about
If
with
there's
this
some-
one hit
yeah.
that I'm going to try and do on the
if
dragon.
there's something like a grapple, then you can use it on that, for example.
And I don't particularly want to put it on myself. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I guess it wouldn't.
Now where are you gonna
So
place
I'm
yourself?
also going to try and hide.
Yeah.
I might go. I'll go with Birdie. On Birdie's side. Because,
Birdie is on the same side as Anya.
Oh, sorry,
That's
that
the-
must be Tanner. And yeah.
No, that's the duplicate.
Other birdie.
The shadow duplicate.
Shadow birdie.
Ooh, I'm going with Shadow Bertie. We the sneaky Birdie.
Now roll to see if you can distinguish between Birdie and Shadow Birdie.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Please.
No, I'm next to Shadow Birdie. I know I'm next to Shadow Birdie.
Yeah.
Oh, we've frozen
It's like
Darby.
the little. It's like
Oh,
the cup. You know, you've kept an eye on him while he splits apart, kind of thing.
All right.
Sneak. Where the boys?
All right.
That doesn't work whatsoever, but I'm proud of you for
It
trying.
was the only thing that came to mind, other than what it actually is. We
The
are
rats. Where the
Oh yes.
I have no idea what this is.
Well, send it.
It's both great and awful, but it's great.
All right. So, let's get everyone to roll for initiative.
Yay! Ooh, yeah, less yay!
So,
And here we are
25
again.
to 20.
Oh, you have such faith in us, Darby.
This dragon's going to
Don't forget to roll for
obliterate.
talent.
15 to 20.
Don't forget to roll for talent.
I've already rolled for
Oh,
both.
okay.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Oh wow.
I haven't rolled
You're
for
gonna die.
the Black Dragon.
Gwendolyn, I believe her name is.
Just remember, the black dragon gets a negative 20 to whatever it rolls.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh dear.
It's going to obliterate us
what did I
immediately.
call it?
Bang, gone.
So the thing is, like, I've looked at
Orthranaxl.
black dragons in the past, and they're pretty hardy boys. So like, I'm not feeling great about this.
Oh, and also a reminder that my cloak is still in aqua camouflage mode.
All right. So
yeah.
15 to 20.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there was a reason why we didn't say anything when we called that out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. 10 to 15.
10.
11. Oh boy. I'm so excited.
And Anya.
8. Eat.
Yikes.
Yikes.
8.
Indeed.
And Tanip is 7.
Oh. That's
that's
a
a
big
big
up
Now,
for the party.
I'm assuming you're just going to wear.
Where's Tanip?
Wear.
I'll wear,
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
Yes, Hafren.
Hafren. So until otherwise stated, I'm not going to worry about
Yeah.
a mini for him. Just assume he's
I'll
on
let
your
you
head.
know if he moves around anyway.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I could move him to get advantage, but it just needs the dragon to be around, so
Where is
we'll see.
We don't. We're
So,
hoping the dragon.
Orthranaxl won initiative.
Yeah, this is bad. Anytime a dragon
Oh
wins
my
initiative,
gosh.
it's bad.
Um,
'Cause usually you're all grouped up.
yeah.
Dead. We are dead.
I don't want to die.
I'm the big dragon.
I have so much
who makes
money
all
now.
the deaths.
Oh, no.
8. So that's about as far
Oh,
as you
that's so
can get with one.
goodness.
What is the distance on this breath attack?
I really don't want that breath weapon.
Get ready for those dexterity saves, kiddos.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, it's not far enough. You're too far away.
Oh, thank goodness.
So he's just gonna dash as his action.
Oh, now that I can see him, does that spell go off?
Yeah, so he was within range for you to let that off just before the combat. Also,
Sweet.
because you were preparing it. So then Aurora.
And am I hidden, like properly hidden?
Roll me a stealth check. And Birdie, not Birdie, Neumann, you were trying to hide as
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
21? 20. Wait, hold on. No, that's wrong. 23.
well. 23.
17.
17. Alright.
I'm bad at maths.
If you were wanting to hide, you can.
Yeah, it was a 12.
12.
So,
Does my cloak help at all?
And
Does my 17 turn to an 18?
do you roll at advantage because of your
we'll
fence?
see if it matters. Doesn't matter, because I rolled a natural 2 for a perception of 8, so it doesn't see either of you.
Oh, wow.
Does it see Birdie?
I did roll a 12.
No.
Oh my gosh.
This
That's
dragon
my lucky day. We should
We may
we
roll
should
shit
try
in
to blind
initiative,
him.
but we're very good at
You're
hiding.
also very tiny compared to the dragon in the
Yeah.
The
Suppose he's
golden dragon.
Yes.
distracted by the
Yeah,
dragon
true.
that reflects light. Refracts? I did fail
Reflects.
science,
Yeah, it'd be
but
reflect.
So, Aurora is going to charge at Orthranaxl because gold dragons' breath weapons are fire,
which
typically.
does not work
Which-
underwater
yeah.
very well
No.
at all.
Aurora, you picked a very bad place to live.
Yeah, I mean, Aurora, this is kind of on you. But
I mean, it's a. She is going to use her alternative breath weapon though, which is her weakening breath, and the black dragon save. Bertie, it's your go.
Yeah, it's my go. Cool. So, and for our fair listeners, one thing that I did manage to get in before comment started is I did, what some of you at home might know as invoke duplicity. So there's another Bertie on the battlefield.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. And
My
I
finger
can
is not
channel
visible, but I believe
through,
the mini is barely.
I can channel through that Bertie, and that Bertie is going to cast a magic missile at the black dragon.
All right, roll to hit.
sorry, that was a delayed quotation
Okay,
mark.
so that's
there.
14 to hit.
14.
First one.
All right. All right. So that misses.
And then the next one does too, so nothing happens. Just some weird magic energy sails past.
All right.
Twice.
All right.
Does
I'm
that
not feeling too
reveal
great about this.
Bertie to the dragon?
Well, other Bertie. He's kind of like
So that
fighting
was
the
through
gold
invo-
dragon though.
So it can see that Bertie, yeah,
Yeah.
because you use that for invoke duplicity.
Well, then I'm gonna make him also move. Oh yeah, he can't. He can't move. That's all he can do. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's that.
Neumann.
How far away is this draggy boy?
About 45 feet.
45 feet. I think I can still use my short bow then. All right. Oh, excuse him. What?
Yeah, I think it's short range of 60 for the short bow.
80.
80.
But isn't it still at disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes.
So you've got double disadvantage because of being underwater.
Double disadvantage doesn't happen.
No. The reason he's got disadvantage is because it's underwater. It's in short range.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news for me
If
because
it's
that
long
means
range,
I'll
if it's
be
long
at
range, it
advantage.
just misses.
Aha. Okay. That makes my life easier.
Right, so I'm going to take a pot shot at this guy. I don't particularly want to get too close to him
hits.
just yet. Boom, boom. That is a 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Actually, that's at disadvantage. So let's see how much worse we got. No, we got way better. Oh well, that same thing. So that didn't work. So what I might do is I'm very, very concerned about a breath attack right now, especially because I'm next to the only other visible target. So I might dash to the. I wouldn't say dash. No, I can dash. I will dash.
Yeah, use your bonus.
Would you not rather move
No,
and
I'm
then
going to move and hide again. I'm going to move and hide
So where are
again.
you
So
going?
I'm going to move off to the left-hand side and sort of in a diagonal
So that's your move. Do you want to dash as well, or do you want to?
Excuse me. No, that's fine as is.
You can bonus action hide.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes. So roll
And-
stealth.
Oh, so that is a 15.
15.
You never know, the dragon could
Okay.
roll pretty
Another
low.
2.
All right. Anya.
Okay, so
You've true strike the dragon.
yeah, Anya has true strike the dragon. Anya has also successfully hidden.
Yeah.
So that cancels out the disadvantage from the fact that she's going to shoot with her longbow,
it's just a
and also puts her at advantage.
No, because
No?
not because advantage doesn't go back and forth. It's just if you've got both advantage and disadvantage factors, it's just always a straight roll. But you still get your sneak attack because there's an ally within 5 feet of the dragon.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter how many factors are giving you advantage or disadvantage on each side. It's just if you've got factors.
I
that
don't
give you
like
both.
that, but you're the DM.
That's how it is as raw.
Like I said, I don't like it, but I'll accept it. That's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
you
Damn
get your
fucking
sneak
right it will. Okay. That's less great. So 10 piercing damage.
Only 10.
Only 10.
Are you adding your dex there?
13.
There we go.
And as her movement,
Yeah.
she's going to.
Dex.
She's going to move and hide. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly.
I mean, it's off the map, but you can retreat a bit further into the cave.
Yeah, she'll just retreat a bit further in and hide.
So
I'll
you're about
roll.
20 feet in.
I'll roll
And,
stealth
yeah,
for that
bonus
hide.
action.
Jeez, that would have been smart.
Ooh. So what's 18 plus 9?
27.
27.
Wow.
I think you're pretty well hidden.
Yep, cool. Neato.
Hey, let's do that.
Tanip is just going to crossbow, which is 80. So, that's gonna miss. All right. Orthranaxl is going to.
Skedaddle out of here. He's learned his lesson.
He just leaves.
Yeah, he's going to. No matter which way he does it, about the only. Yeah, he's gonna unleash his acid breath, but he can only get it to a place where it will hit Aurora.
Oh, thank God.
What happens if Aurora dies, guys?
We swim really fast
We
out of
loot
there.
2 dragons.
We have a cool ass cave
Yeah.
to hang out in.
We just,
How far's Aurora's cave from the tomb of the ancient wizard? Is it like it?
presumably quite far because the whole reason we're doing this is to get a fast ride, supposedly.
Dang.
Yeah, so you're probably
There's
still
not much,
about
there's not
half a
much
day of
monetary
travel.
value in this actual fight, so. Oh, I don't like the sound of all those dice there.
10, 20, 30,
Because like that would kill us
40,
instantly if that hits us.
53.
Oh my god.
That would kill
Like I'd be
Anya
dead.
outright.
I'd be dead, yeah.
Outright. Dead and gone.
I really don't like this. I'm not a fan.
I rolled quite a few 8s and 7s there.
You probably roll lots of like 10s or something.
It'd still kill her outright because that's
Yeah.
over like her
Ugh.
max hit points.
but
She'd be
now
dead.
it's expended.
Good. Hooray!
Until it comes back.
Until the next round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
oh boy.
Aurora rolls to see if she
How's
gets-
Aurora looking? Is she fine?
She's fine-ish.
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 Fine-ish is fine.
That's okay for
Ish.
now.
Yeah. So
What, that weakening breath would have done alright.
yeah. So she's going to multi-attack at Orthranaxl. So that is 20,
We believe in you.
21, 25.
You're the actual MVP here.
Why did
please.
she enlist us?
Yes.
Because we were doing
Here's
good
his 3
deeds.
weaklings. She's probably, let's be real here. She's probably like, these guys will make a nice snack after I defeat this dragon.
Here's some good cannon fodder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except
A
it's the
distraction.
opposite. Except
Yeah.
it's the opposite. She's
That's
the
on
cannon
her.
fodder.
That's on her.
I was about to say, she looked at us and she severely overestimated how powerful she were, but like looking at our 3 guys, I don't know.
We really didn't think this
Like-
through. We should have just kept on going. Should have been like, no, you're
All right. So at least it's just an audio drop. Audio drop. I don't know what got caught, but basically Neumann sneaking around the back of the dragon.
And I was also saying that Newman's
22.
22.
Newman's stealth is just a plus
Feel
8,
like it probably didn't
while
notice.
Anya's is a plus 9. Even though Newman has a higher dex than Anya,
Oh boy,
and
you
they both have
guys.
expertise.
We might have to
probably
check on
the,
that at some point.
The subclasses you chose.
We'll do as,
Yeah,
as
hopefully
we're
it's just the
piloting our next
subclasses.
thing.
Yeah.
In like the latter bit of the session, we'll diagnose any issues like that.
I looked at that and I was like, oh,
we gotta
boy.
kill these dragons.
Okay.
before
Oh, it could be because
So-
she's an
podcast
elf.
combusts.
And
Yeah.
also, the
Hopefully
fact
it's because
that
she's an elf.
you're higher in rogue, and I'm multi-classing.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
that'll be
Could be
why.
that.
I think I know what it is, but I don't want to
Alright, let's
waste
go.
time on that.
Let's go.
for the time being.
It might crash.
So Anya.
Yep. All right. Anya's gonna shoot at him.
Yep.
I'm sure he'd still be in range. It's 150 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
she's
you're about
just
20
off
feet.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice. So that would be a 25 to hit.
25. That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
She'd get sneak attack.
yeah,
dice.
because you're hidden. So
Yeah, so it's
doesn't
not
see you.
disadvantage.
Allies within range.
Nice. So 16 piercing damage.
Nice. So
Excellent.
16. So 8, 40. Okay, nice.
And she'll just use her bonus action to re-hide if she has
All right,
to.
roll.
Yep.
Roll stealth. So Orthranaxl's starting to look a bit shaky.
Oh, nice.
That's 11.
All right. Tanit is just gonna crossbow.
Come on,
at,
Tanip.
disadvantage. She's not very. Yeah, no. Just bolt goes off.
She tried her best.
Distance. Orthranaxl, is he getting his?
Oh, poor.
No, he's not.
Thank goodness.
So he's going to multi-attack at Aurora. That hits. That misses. That hits. All right. So, that is
I did, but I didn't come up.
15. So that is 23 points of piercing and slashing. Oh, and I forgot the D8 of. Okay, so 26 points of damage all up. Okay, so. Alright. So, Aurora. That hits. That misses. That misses. Alright, so the bite goes ahead. Which is 2d10. That is 16 points of damage to Orthranaxl. I didn't roll for her breath weapon. She doesn't get that back. Alright. Next is Bertie.
Cool. Magic missile again from other Bertie.
Don't have anything that's a save-based thing?
You sound so enthusiastic.
Not any far away from you.
Okay. I think this has just been a draining session.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Tech issues.
Oh,
got a hit!
Yes!
So it's a 23 to hit.
23, that'll
Oh,
hit.
thank goodness. Something happened. Okay, so...
So it's D10 plus your charisma.
D10.
Oh, D10. Nice.
So, just... Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
So that's 12 altogether.
Nice.
Yeah. Excellent.
Alright. Newman.
Right,
is on deck.
Okay, so how close am I to him? Like, do I actually have to swim up, or is that just his stand that he's on?
Yeah, that's just the stand that
Okay,
you're
cool.
on level with him.
All right, I'm gonna poke him up the bum.
Alright.
With a rapier.
Okay. Be careful.
All right, so the first
Are you going
attack-
to though?
Apparently not. Apparently not. So that would be a 12 to hit for the first attack.
That will not hit.
And the offhand attack does hit, which sucks.
Hey, it hits a hit.
I mean,
20.
you still get your sneak attack
We'll
on
take
that.
anything.
Ally in range.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah,
20
that'll
to
hit. So I think both your weapons are magic anyway.
Yes.
Because I'm assuming you would have recast.
Yeah, I just don't get my dexterity modifier
Yeah.
on the offhand is all.
Yeah.
But as long as I still get the sneak attack, that's okay, I guess.
Next
Because
time we're in
you
a
had a
city,
spell slot left
I
to
need
cast
like,
magic weapon
enchant
again.
my bow.
On your second weapon.
It should stay on.
Or is it
It's an
eight?
artificer thing, not a.
Yeah, it's your infusion, not
It's
your
my infusion.
magic
Yeah,
weapon
I
spell.
haven't.
Yes.
That's already ended that previous one.
Yeah.
So the damage for this one is 10, 16. Yeah, so just 16, and then plus 1, so 17.
17. Oh, Orthranaxl is looking really shaky.
I like to hear that.
Nice.
Nice,
Anya,
nice, nice.
let's see if you can take it home.
Is
Okay.
he shaking because he got poked up?
Did Anya successfully?
You probably gave him a really nasty hemorrhoid.
I hide.
Yeah, roll.
Sorry to steal your. Okay, I roll a 21.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
answer instead of beatboxing. Please, thank you. Did Anya successfully hide last time?
Yes.
Yes. Really?
Actually, wait. What did you?
It was a
what
12.
A 12. Yeah. I'll roll in the perception at disadvantage. 7 plus. Yeah, no, he beats it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just matches it.
She's gonna move then.
Yeah.
Because she was unsuccessful. Just so that she's forward,
Yeah.
back out of the depths of the cave.
So,
Now, can she move to a spot where she'd technically be flanking with Neumann?
not really.
Not really?
It's very far away.
'Cause you've
Not
already
even
used
if
about-
she used her cunning action?
That's already about 30 feet. The dragon's still about 40 feet away. You could get to a position like that, but it would use your action as well.
Oh, no. She's just going to have to take the longbow attack, but would that be at disadvantage? Yeah. Okay, we're going to try not to fuck this up. Thank you, dice gods. Both of those were 17 just flat rolls, and that's plus 6. So I'm assuming that hits. That's
Yeah.
a 23
Yeah.
to hit.
Nice.
You can roll if you want, but
I'm gonna
Orthranaxl
roll
was on
anyway.
3 hit points.
I'm gonna
Oh,
roll anyway
yes.
because I want to see just how good we
you don't
fuck
get sneak
this.
attack because disadvantage disallows sneak attack.
All right, yeah. Boring.
He's on 3 hit points though. So.
So that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right, yeah. So how are you doing this?
His mouth is probably open because he did get poked in the bum.
This is my how do you want to do this? Not yours, Neumann, you smelly cat.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Anya, with her ridiculous octopus hat, emerging out of the shadows, pulls back, knocks just one of the sharpest arrows she can, and and this arrow goes straight through the dragon, like straight through, and lands. Okay, Neumann, you feel the very slightest. Do you have whiskers?
Yeah.
He does.
Do I have whiskers?
The whiskers on the right-hand side of your face are a little bit shorter now than the whiskers on the left-hand side of your face.
And you attacked
And
me
the arrow-
By like a millimeter.
By like a millimeter. And the arrow lands with a thunk in like the sand, like well behind you.
Ooh, that's a
Full
nasty
range.
exit.
And the dragon was shish kebabbed.
Oh, yikes.
Excuse me, don't touch my face.
I did not touch your face. I am literally like 60 feet away from you,
No,
you silly kitten.
You focus a little bit in where Neumann was pointing and talking towards. It was towards the arrow.
Can you retrieve that for me, please?
He takes it and puts it into the bag. No, he knows better than to put sharp things in there. Fine. He throws the arrow back if that's possible, or is that because I can't do that because I'm not a monk?
I mean, you can do it. It's not going to be very effective.
Do you do
because
it
it's
and it
in
just
water,
like
'cause it's like
flops to the ground?
you go. Like, I've just realised it's not on me, so
I use Thorn Whip then.
basically-
I use Thorn Whip.
basically he goes like this, and as soon as it leaves his hand, it's just
Floats
very
down.
slowly.
Fine. I use Thorn Whip and it brings it over to you.
Not Bertie
You could have carried it to me, you silly kitten.
I know I have to stay here for 6 seconds because I can't move. I can't. I use feeling agility. So
What? We're out of combat.
yeah, and I reckon it's been about 6
He has
seconds.
to take 6 seconds to basically gather himself.
So yeah, I pretty much spent 2 seconds yelling at the arrow, and then I spent the remainder of that 6 seconds throwing the arrow and passing it to you.
Silly kitten.
I
Alright.
jump into
I'll just skip this then. So in Aurora's head, Bertie
Sorry.
asks, is he dead?
yes.
Real Bertie swims over real fast.
All right.
Cool, great, well, that was awesome. That was a lot easier than expected. Are you feeling okay? How are you feeling health-wise? Are you bleeding very much?
Just a little. Nothing a little rest won't help with.
Well, if you say so, rest is very good. So could we say that this is this guy's kind of he's toast now or shish kebab,
Yeah.
I guess?
Yes. Thank you very much. If you would like, I can bring you to my. If you would like to come inside, I can gift you gift you your reward.
Yes.
And Bertie's ears ping up like a cat. He's like, well, you don't say.
Anya specifically
Reward.
doesn't mention the fact that she thought the reward was just the passage.
Yeah.
She just doesn't mention that, and she's like, "Oh yes, the reward."
I like the
And
way
then
you're talking
if
there.
if you have time for a rest, you can take it in my cave, and then I will take you straight to your destination.
My only concern there is we will not be able to breathe for very long unless you can get us very quickly from your lair above water.
Do you want to have a watch?
That was the plan anyway. I'm much faster in the skies than underwater.
Well then, yes, that would be good.
I like the way you're talking, lady. Let's go. Check out
right.
that
Also, did the
reward.
dragon have anything on him? Because I'm right next to the dragon.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
What
Trying
about-
to project.
Any
My-
tasty horns?
My notes.
Is he technically a magical tasty fish?
You could probably try to harvest
Like some scales
some
would be
scales
great.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Survival?
Yeah.
I was going to do this after we had a rest, but I would like to
18.
grab just
18.
a scale
Okay.
or a couple of scales.
Yeah.
got
So
me
do I
to
Yeah,
roll
so you
survival
could
as
get
well?
a decent maybe a small pouch of scales.
Anya's also going to do the same thing.
Yeah, so
That is
20
it.
for survival, so I
20?
get some scales too.
Yeah.
25.
25. Yeah.
I
so
mind the shiniest.
yeah, you're able to pick out the prime scales. So
She gives them to Hafren. Are
so
they shiny?
I'll let you all know the value of those
that's fine.
scales next session.
How many?
Excellent.
How many? It's important.
So it's about a.
How many scales?
I need to work that out, but you've all got about a pound worth of scales, so that's about 2.2 kilos.
2 kilograms of scales
Yeah.
Also,
added to Hafren.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to sell that dragon some of Birdie's elixir earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like you were going to that.
So
Well, yes.
so your
That's,
your reward from
definitely-
Aurora, she
Yes.
gives you each 100 scales, each about the size of a gold coin. So each of you has 100 gold. Effectively, there are golden wormling scales.
100 gold scales.
Thank you so
So
much,
she is-
Aurora. I'm so glad we could help you.
Now,
Do you shed?
occasionally.
Okay, I was just concerned that you are not pulling off your own scales to give to us, or that you have not killed another golden dragon
No,
in recent times.
these were my scales in my youth.
Gross.
I think they're wonderful. Such beautiful
But
gold
thank you
cubes.
regardless.
I am aware that some of the people on the surface treasure them.
They
Add value
definitely do, my
They
friends.
do like shiny
and
things.
It's
So-
very appreciated.
Bertie, you as a merchant in particular would
Yep.
be aware that like golden dragon scales, because of golden dragon scales in particular, because of the rarity of them to begin with, and the fact that no one wants to be the hunting
yeah.
good, hunting metallic dragons isn't generally the done thing.
Yeah.
If you have if you can get scale, if you have golden dragon scales that have been gifted to you, they are basically worth, depending on the size,
yeah.
upwards of a platinum piece each.
Oh, nice.
So these scales,
yes.
being wormling scales,
Yeah.
these are worth. These are effectively that. So they're the size of gold coin, effectively the value of a platinum piece each.
Nice.
Tasty, tasty.
So they're
tasty.
essentially ethical ivory trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, say if you hand reared and took really good care of an elephant with huge tusks, and then it died of
Yeah.
natural causes at a really old age,
Yeah.
and then you sold that ivory.
They're still trade goods rather than actual currency. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to
not
sell.
everyone will necessarily accept them
Just
as
go,
is.
Just go to the black market and
But-
sell them there. It'll be fine.
Well, the fact that you've recovered these legitimately as
Yeah.
a gift, and the fact
They're stamped with
Aurora,
fair
can you
trade.
please
not so much that they're
sign
stamped,
this
it's
paper?
just that, it's more so that an expert would be able to tell,
true,
because they're
yeah.
not damaged.
have these been shed or have these
That's
been
true, yeah.
removed from a body. And
Excellent.
these are definitely cleanly taken off. Even comparing them to the black dragon scales that you've taken off the body, they're a bit rougher around the edges from where you've essentially carved them off.
Excellent. Bertie is so happy. He was kind of yeah, well, we got to do this to progress. But now he's just he's so happy right now.
All right. And so you take your long rest.
Oh,
Aurora
long rest.
takes you up to the surface.
Quick reminder. How many hit die come back in a long rest?
Half
Half.
half of your total.
Okay,
not
and
half
does
of
that
your
round
expended.
down or up?
Rounds down.
Okay.
To rounds down minimum of 1.
But you get all your hit dice.
So you
So
get
two.
2 hit dice
Yeah.
back. Yes.
But I prefer to. Yeah.
And I get all my spells back.
And that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
It's been a long session while
Thank-
also being our shortest session.
Yeah. All right. So, hopefully, all our issues will be sorted for next time. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
See you next time. Sorry for listening.
Toodaloo.
All right.